Hello and welcome to Formula A. Tonight we are at Singapore. Kevin Bacani on pole for what I believe is the first time this season. He's followed by Kyle Phillips, who's then followed by Nicholas Piquet and Liam Huffman. This will be a very interesting race as we're going to have some bit slower cars towards the front because we have the ability to do that here. Coming to make up the grid now, though, is so the field gets made up and whatnot, and we shall get going here. There we go. As we get ready here, and it is going to be lights out, and away we go here in Singapore. They dive down to turn number one. The car in the back does not go. That's interesting, but Kevin Bacani gets a clean start in the back, or in the front, excuse me. He gets away a little bit. He's followed by Kyle Phillips, who's not too far behind, and will probably go for the lead here fairly soon. It is a close battle now for second, but, or excuse me, for third. For some reason, my menu disappeared. Don't know what's going on there. A lot of contact here in the back. Don't know what's going on there. I believe that car is ghosted. That's why they're able to make contact like that. This is interesting. This is very much confusing as well. I don't know what's going on, but oh. And just like that, Kyle Phillips is out of the race. He's wrecked right there. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't even have a menu on. That's the main issue. Oh, it just took off. Yeah, it did. It's going really slow, but it did take off. It went head on into a wall. It just went head on into a wall. Dude, go to my stream and look at it. Go to my stream and look at it. Yeah, it's just I don't have control of it. I'm still watching. So Kyle's out of the race, right? Yeah, I have nothing. I'm just watching y'all. I have no menu though. I can't do anything with the menu. Yeah, I probably should. But if I don't want to restart the game because it'll. Oh yeah, I don't want to restart the stream, but I could back out of the race and go back in. But I mean, not having a menu is not a big deal to me, but other than like lap count and whatnot. But my controller's also spazzing out. I'm gonna quit the main menu. I'll do that. Well, sorry about this, everyone. It's been a interesting start. Let's see if we can get this to work now properly. What is going on? There's a bunch of contact going on in the back here. What is going on? Many people have lost wings. New people in the race tonight. We have Alvin in the second Haas. He's in P7 right now. That's Alvin Tompkins. This one's by accident, so I go to the second Red Bull. So Trevor Graham leads a heartbreaker for Kyle Phillips, and he's in the public chat now. Hey Kyle, got anything to say about the incident? Yeah, and with this close title fight, it doesn't make it any better, I'm sure. So, I'm sure you'll recover, though. Yeah. Yep. So, as we continue under safety car here, Trevor Graham is going to obviously continue to lead. I don't believe anyone's going to hit here. Graham is actually on mediums. So... he has a little bit of a disadvantage for the moment, but it'll come back to him once he gets once he switches tires, and once they get on a longer run, it'll be back to him. But a interesting start to the race. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say. It seems like all the issues that we were having are fixed now. So the issues with the lag and whatnot. Kev Bacani has dropped all the way back to P10. Don't know what happened there. I think he boxed for the medium. Get on them as soon as he can, but that happened while we were gone. So Singapore is being an interesting race right now. So this is actually the largest field we've had in a good while here. 19 cars. Should have only been 18, but there ended up being 19 on accident. But with that being the case, it really is a heartbreaker for Kyle Phillips, and like he said, it was his own fault. But either way, you hate to excuse me, you hate to see a driver crash out. Especially early on, because all the preparation that goes into setting a car up and getting ready for one of these races. The safety car will be in this lap, so that's good to see. There will be 36 laps, or excuse me, 26 laps to go, I believe. Sorry if the commentary seems dry. I'm exhausted, so go figure, I guess. But we're going to try to make this thing as exciting as possible with the little bit of energy I have. So the safety car is in. They're coming back to green. Trevor Graham is going to hit the loud pedal. He is gone. Oh, Piquet almost loses it. What a save by Nicholas Piquet. As he gets super sideways, he's going to lose a few spots. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer is going to have a chance to get up into the podium spots here. So we go back through the field. We have Hank Phillips in a Haas in 6th. There's Alvin Tompkins now back to P8. Kev Bacani has passed them both. Dylan Thomas is right there. There is Desmond Torres. He rounds out the top 10. Liam Huffman in a Mercedes is outside the top 10. He's going for a spot though. Here he comes on Desmond Torres. Oh, we have contact in the back as we see wings flying everywhere. Oh, that was Jake Murkowski. He has no front wing. We better keep an eye on him because it's hard to make it around this track without wings. And we're going to see him not have it so easily here. Yep, tight through there. So we're going to keep an eye out on him, see if he can make it back. He made it through probably the hardest corner to do, so I think he'll be fine, but it's hard to say. Good through there. As we can see in this race, the GOAT Aaron Smith is here. This is back to the final car. Fabian Fidel is in. Hank Phillips has crashed. So Phillips has had an issue here. Murkowski's going to be coming up on him fairly soon. Murkowski's actually going to make it back to the pits. I think so will Hank Phillips. Safety car's out though. Another one. So we have another. That was Piquet. Piquet had went around. That's interesting. Oh, he's still slideways. So, another hectic restart here at Singapore. I am speechless almost. So I will return after a quick break. I'll return when the safety car ends. So the safety car is in, and Trevor Graham will hit the loud pedal. He gets away. He's now followed by Kev Bacani and Andrew Davis, who's up front. Oh, we have a problem already. That is a car in the pits, I believe. I don't think anyone actually has damage. As we have two ghosted cars racing each other, but that, to be fair, that makes sense. So Graham is going to try to get away here. He is followed by Kev Bacani, Andrew Davis, not too far back, and then they're followed by Wyatt Kunzler. So we have some interesting cars in the top 10 right now. Oh, and that's Bacani going around. He kind of saved it. Might not have much damage. So that's good. Oh, we almost hit the wall there, though, so I don't know. If he has no damage, an amazing save by Bacani, but I believe he does have damage, so... if he has damage, it's unfortunate for him, as he was having a good run. If he doesn't, though, that would be great for him, and he just gotta get back going, and should be fine. Graham getting away now. Got over a second lead on Andrew Davis, who's in second. The Williams in second. So Graham is going to just continue to pull away here. We'll go back and we'll keep an eye on Kevin Bacani. We're going to go on board here and see. Yeah, so he's boxing. He has damage. And then we're going to go on board now with Nicholas Pichet and see if he can make any ground up. So Pichet gets going, and they're gonna now be battling it for third. I'm very tongue-tied here, as I really don't know what to say. This could be a very good passing opportunity for both him and Huffman. Oh, we have problems. Oh, Jake Murkowski's out of the race. You can find it. That's pretty far back. It's on this straightaway, though. We're pretty close to it. Maybe we can see it. Get a glimpse of it before he disappears. You can't really see it yet. The safety car is out again. So, yep, he's right there. You can kind of see him before he disappeared. The safety car's out again. Well. Alrighty then. So I'll come back from another break, I guess, when we're back out of another safety car. Well, a poor job on me to not realize the safety car was back in, but the safety car is back in. the two. Well, I thought the Williams were out front. I don't even know what happened because I wasn't paying attention. I kind of just came back in the room. But yeah, apparently Liam Huffman's out now. So is the GOAT Aaron Smith. Yeah, interesting here. No surprise that Trevor Graham continues to lead. Kev Bacani follows. Graham gets fastest lap. Jurgensmeyer. This is awesome to see. Williams in the top 3. Don't know what happened to Andrew. I'm assuming something did happen though. He's on, I believe, fresh medium now. Well, let's go check actually. No, he's on 12 up on me. I don't know what happened then. Interesting. To Andrew. No, so there's no telling. So now Kev Bacani is going to have to try and run down Trevor Graham. He's been up toward the front a lot this race, but just not had the luck, I guess. I mean, he's back up here, though. Ran a phenomenal race. We haven't seen much of Dylan Thomas in this race. That's, we normally see him running around top 10, sometimes top 5, and a lot of times going for the podium, to be honest, but we haven't seen much of him in this race. He's running back here in P14, all by himself. Don't know if there's been stuff going on in the race, but he has been back here. Pichet gets by Jurgensmeyer, and well, with him being in a Williams, I'm not really surprised. Fidel have another solid run in the top 5. Jake Scarborough running P6 here. He's followed by Wyatt Kunkel. Oh, we have problems in Sector 3, and that's Nicholas Pichet. This is huge. Pichet is out of the race. Safety car once again. So the longest race of the season continues to get longer as we have another safety car. Wow. Connie's in, Graham is in, everyone is in. They're getting some service here. Jake Scarborough is going to get to the lead. Wyatt Kunkel up to second. Interesting play out here. I'm assuming these guys they're on the hard, so I'm assuming it's a plan to sell. Scarborough's on mediums, though, I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's on mediums. Yeah, he is. He's on the mediums. You can see the yellow right there. Hank Phillips is in P3. Desmond Torres P4. Eric Zoll P5. And then the guys who pitted are all behind that. So Pichet out of the race. Wow. So I will take another quick break and return once the safety car is back out. And I won't miss it this time. I'm back, and the safety car is in. They are green again. It's Jake Scarborough and Wyatt Kunkel leading the field here as they come on back from safety car. So Alfa Romeo out front. We haven't seen an Alfa Romeo car, or both Alfa Romeo cars, out front ever in Formula E. And it is happening for the first time tonight. We've seen both Williams lead at one point, even albeit under safety car, and now we're seeing it with Alfa Romeo, and I believe that's Dylan Thomas in the back who's had an issue. I could be wrong there. So Jake Scarborough leads Wyatt Kunkel in P2, and Haas is P3. This is crazy here. We're going to go on board with Desmond Torres and see how he's going to work his way around. You guys, you may not even need to be honest, just ride in line for a few laps, but if they continue to do that, then Jake Scarborough is going to pull away. He's already got a 1 second gap over the field, does Scarborough, so they've got some work to do if they want to get back to it. But Trevor Graham running P5, he's made his way past some of the slower cars. And actually may not have, but there he goes on Desmond Torres, so that's going to be 1 spot gained. Now he's going to try and run down Hank Phillips. And now he will have to, oh, and Kunkel loses it. Head on into the wall. That's unfortunate for Wyatt Kunkel. But we've seen it happen on board with Trevor Graham. We gotta hope he can make it back around to the pits without hitting anything. So we're gonna stay with him. Trevor Graham has moved up to the 2nd position past Hank Edecock. Hank Phillips. So Jake Scarborough out front by a decent margin. He has led 1 lap. He's coming to lead a 2nd unless Trevor Graham catches him before the end of it, which I don't see happening, but it is very possible. I'm gonna watch this. Graham is far, far faster right now. But is there enough time before the end of the lap to get to the lead for Graham? It's gonna be close. Graham might have a move to make here. He's there. But Graham backs out of it. Backs out of it. He's not gonna try to make a move for the end of the lap. So should be, if all goes to plan for Scarborough, he should lead the lap. And no, he's going to box. So Trevor Graham's going to lead the lap. Let's continue to follow on board with Wyatt Kunkel to make sure he makes it back. I think he will. He should have no problem when he's into the wall, but he doesn't DNF. So he is good. He will make it back to the pits, but his race is going to be ruined. So Jake Scarborough, who has wing damage actually, is going to the pits, getting new stuff. Same can be said for Wyatt Kunkel. Yeah. So Graham takes the lead back. He's followed by Desmond Torres, who's now followed by Jonathan Jurgensmeyer. Andrew Davis up into the 4th position. So these Williams guys are having a good run. Andrew Davis falls back to 5th as I say that, but these Williams guys are having a fantastic run here tonight at Singapore. Had a lot of safety cars in this race. Shea, a heavy championship contender, is out of it. Kyle Phillips, a heavy championship contender, is out of it. Trevor Graham is capitalizing on everyone else's mistakes. Oh, as we see, I believe that is Hank Phillips nearly losing the back there. Torres running his first race, I believe, on the podium. He's been pretty close, but never been on podium this season, I don't think. We've seen Jurgensmeyer on podium a few times, but in that Williams, that is very impressive. We've yet to see Andrew Davis get a podium. He is also in a Williams, so if these Williams guys can continue to track down Desmond Torres, then they might be able to get on the podium, which would be crazy to see. So Trevor Graham goes fastest with a 141.102. Hank Phillips back up a spot, I think. I don't think... Is that Eric Zaw that doesn't have a front wing? No, he does. It's just the color of the front wing. It's kind of making it kind of confusing and make it look like it doesn't have one. He's all good. Hank Phillips doing everything he can to get back around him. Now we see Dylan Thomas up into the top 10 for what looks like it could be one of the first times tonight. We haven't seen much from him, but he's in the top 10 like I stated. He's normally good at sneaking around being up there. Now he's going to go to the inside of Hank Phillips. A little bit of leaning on each other here. Oh, hey, there's contact there. A little bit of aggressive racing there. Phillips doesn't have the drive off, though. Both Haas drivers are in the points. Kevin Bacani is the last car in the points. We've had a topsy-turvy race here, but Graham virtually untouchable here in the late going. But this battle for P3 is going to be crazy as they come in the final 10 laps of this race. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to say. This has been a very interesting, very... How do you put it? Very... I don't even know. Very... I know it's been a topsy-turvy race. Crazy race, I guess. It's been a mixed race. I don't really know. It's had a few good battles. We've seen some good racing, but it's had a lot of incidents with major championship contenders that really should have never been taken out of the race. But obviously these kind of things happen in racing. All of the guys with Galaxy in their username are out of the race. That's Kyle Phillips, Liam Huffman, and Aaron Smith. To be fair to Aaron Smith, it's not really a surprise, but seeing Kyle Phillips and Liam Huffman both DNF is honestly surprising. And like as we're talking about good racing, look at this battle for second right now in the final spot on the podium here. Torres is doing everything he can hang on. He has not had a podium this season. He wants one, but Andrew Davis is going to be wanting one really badly. He's on sauce though, so those tires are going to wear before the end of the race, but he's doing everything he can. He has a little bit of extra downforce with all that weight in the car. But Andrew Davis having a great run here tonight, earning P4. We're just going to have to see if he can manage to get on that podium. As a commentator, not supposed to be biased, but I won't lie. I'm hoping he can. I think it'd be awesome to see Andrew Davis on the podium here in Formula A. He's been so close and had so many unfortunate events, and he's able to make all this race. He's not DNF'd yet, which is good for him. He's had some unfortunate luck and some just driver error happen, but he's not gaining time on the guys in front of him. He's starting to lose. Don't know if them softs are wearing, but we're just gonna have to see how it plays out before the end of this race. We're gonna go on board with his teammate. That's not his teammate. That's his teammate, Jonathan Jurgensmeyer, and see if he can beat Desmond Torres in the McLaren. Desmond Torres is trying to do his teammate proud and get at least one McLaren on the podium. Excuse me. We've seen a lot of those guys be on podium this season, just not in the form of Desmond Torres, nor in the form of Nicholas Pichet. But Torres is no slouch either. We're going to have to see if he can hang on to this podium spot, but Jurgensmeyer is pressuring heavy. Graham is out to almost 10-second lead now, as Jurgensmeyer has a run, isn't able to do anything with it. Switchback right here, gets a run, doesn't have the drive off, can't do anything with it. But here comes Jurgensmeyer with a run on Torres. Can't do anything here either. Just too far back, and Torres gets the better drive off there. So now he's going to have to try and close the gap again. to get right to him. Jurgensmeyer closes again. Desmond Torres has extra motivation to hold on to that. Hold on to that P2 because that is Jurgensmeyer's ride next season. So, I believe Torres being dropped from McLaren and will be going to I don't know where Torres is going, but we know Jurgensmeyer is going to McLaren. I believe at the next season. I could be wrong about this, but if I'm not mistaken, that is the case. So Torres is going to be, if that is the case, Torres has extra motivation to hang on to this spot. But with the pressure that Jurgensmeyer is giving him, I don't know if that's going to be possible. Jurgensmeyer is hounding Torres' rear bumper, and just can't quite pass him though. Just can't seem to get that passing opportunity that he needs. Can't get the drive off onto the straightaway and whatnot. Jurgensmeyer, I'm sure, is perfectly happy with running on podium with a Williams. Andrew Davis it was still too far back. He's within a second of these guys. 8 tenths back here. Jurgensmeyer gets a pretty good drive off there, though. This could be big for him. He's going to go to the inside, has the preferred line, side by side, but Torres is going to get the run off here. So Jurgensmeyer not able to do anything here. He's doing everything he can, though. I mean, there's not much you can do here at Singapore. There's not... It's not that there's no passing zone. It's that there's no... With that car and just the less speed, honestly, it's just hard to get the better drive off. But here he comes. He's to the inside again. This is not a turn where being on the outside is going to work for you, and I believe he is clear. So Jurgensmeyer up to P2. Here comes Torres, though. Oh, there's contact, and Torres is going to lose it. So that's going to put Andrew Davis on the podium. So Davis now moves up to the podium position. Andrew Davis on podium here in Formula A. He's just got to hang on for another roughly 7-ish laps. Canadian Cowboy, that's Dylan Thomas. He goes faster with a 140.706. Unfortunately for him, he's outside of the points. But if he can get by Jake Scarborough here, he'll be in the points. And that'll be 2 points for him in this race if he can. And Jake Scarborough's just going to let him go there. So Dylan Thomas now moves up into the points. We're going to have to see if he can run down Alvin Tompkins in the Haas, who is trying to run down Tanner here. I cannot pronounce his last name, so I'm not even going to try. Just to avoid butchering it. Kev Bacani trying to race Hank Phillips here. He makes the move. We have another side-by-side battle on the track. And Bacani's around him. So, a little effort from Bacani there to have to pass Hank Phillips. This is an interesting podium. So surprised to see Trevor Graham out front, but Jurgensmeyer P2. And honestly, if we get a safety car, there's no telling what could happen. I don't see us getting another safety car, but you never know. So Torres is back around. Oh no, Davis had to pit. So Andrew Davis has to box before the end of the race. He's gonna fall all the way to like he's gonna fall to P7, I believe. I think he'll be able to hold on to P9. But here comes Canadian Cowboy here. Canadian Cowboy is P8 now, so he got by. It didn't take him long to get by Alvin or Tanner. And now Andrew Davis is leading the charge of the fresh tires, but he's got a long time to go if they want to be able to close back in and get back to P 3. So that's going to put Eric Zoll on podium. We have not seen him finish podium yet, if I'm not mistaken. So, as long as Baccani doesn't somehow get on the podium, which, if he does, great for Baccani. But as long as that doesn't happen, we're going to have a new podium, first-time podiumer here. And I don't know what you'd call it, but first time for either Zoll or Torres on podium is going to likely be the case. But Torres wants that podium position back and is going to do everything he can to run down Eric Zoll. So we're gonna keep an eye on Andrew Davis to see if he can do anything with the new tires. We're also going to keep an eye on Torres to see if he can catch back up to Eric Zoll, and we're also going to keep an eye on Kev Baccani because he's right there with Torres. So, oh, and as we speak of it, Torres is out of the race. Oh no, Desmond Torres is out, and we have a safety car. Oh, things got interesting, and this is huge for both, I would say, Dylan Thomas and Andrew Davis. If these guys up front elect to box and take new tires, this could put them in the seat to win this race. This could be insane. I'm going to take a break while we're under safety car. I will let everyone obviously see what happens. I'm going to be interested. I think Graham Pitt's here. There's no way he loses the lead. At least not a good enough time. He's not going to lose enough time to take him out of the podium. So he's going to pit here, I'd say. Yes, so Graham is pitting. Trevor Graham is pitting to the softs. I believe Jurgensmeyer and everyone's going to do the same. There's no reason not to for them. Maybe Eric Zoll stays out. It's possible. It is Singapore, so you can manage on old tires. You can do some Swifty racing and manage stay out, but I believe Zoll is going to pit. Is Baccani, though? Baccani is pitting. Oh, and Zoll wrecks it coming to the pit lane. That's unfortunate for Eric Zoll. I don't think, Hank Phillips isn't going to be able to beat any of these guys out of the pit lane, so he's not going to be able to beat Trevor Graham off. What happened to Andrew? Did Andrew Davis just spin? No, he pitted again. Interesting here. To the mediums. That's interesting. Oh, he has wing damage. Okay. So that's why. So unfortunate here for Andrew Davis. Crazy to think that Alvin Tompkins is still on the podium, or still in the points in the Haas. Not really crazy to think, it's just we didn't know if we'd see these Haas guys do good here with the way their cars are, but Hank Phillips is on the podium as of right now, and Dylan Thomas is P4. He's followed by teammate Kev Baccani. Unfortunate for Eric Zoll, who looked like he was going to get a podium. If that safety car wouldn't have came out, he would have been on podium, more than likely. But the real thing that everyone is going to be looking out for, and I don't know if he can do it, but it's going to be if Jonathan Jurgensmeyer can somehow win this race. It would be crazy. So I'm going to take a break. I'll be back when the safety car is in. I won't miss it because I'm going to be watching it. I'm just taking a break. So, yeah. we are going to have we're going to have 2 laps of racing here in Singapore to decide this event. Safety car is in this lap. So, the big question is who gets it? So here we come. And the green is back out. Graham gets a good jump ahead of really everyone there. Jurgensmeyer really can't do anything. McConney already to the inside of Phillips for P3. We have problems in Sector 1 already. So don't know what that could have been, but gone now is Graham. He is away by a second already, and Kev Bacani wants P2. He has been through from the back to the front to the back to the front. Been through it about as many times as a guy could do in a single race. He wants this position. Another crazy story is that Dylan Thomas has made it up into the top 5 after everything that's happened in this race. That's crazy. Unfortunately for Eric Zoll, not on the podium. Still in the top 5 though. He's P4. Oh, we have a problem in Sector 2, and that's one of the Hosses. That's Hank Phillips. Up front a moment ago, and now he's in the back here. Don't know what happened. Teammate, neither one of them are in the points as of right now. Long gone in the lead is Trevor Graham, but Jurgensmeyer's basically going to have 1 lap here to hang on to P2, but he's likely going to get P3 no matter what. So as long as he can do a good enough job at hanging on, he should be fine. Trevor Graham goes fastest with a 1:39.08. So Jurgensmeyer into turn 1. We're going to stay here with him. We're going to go on board with Kev Bacani. Can Bacani get around Jonathan Jurgensmeyer here for P2? It's going to be a tough task. We know Jurgensmeyer will go through anything to hold on to these positions late in these races. Can Bacani get there? There's no DRS, which plays to Jurgensmeyer's advantage, but Bacani gets a huge dive there to get to the inside. Jurgensmeyer locking it up a little bit right there. Can Jurgensmeyer hang on? This is Bacani's chance, I would say. Can't do anything. Doing everything he can. In the position right now, Jurgensmeyer's making that car wide, and there went Kev Bacani. He made a move, couldn't get around him. Made it a really aggressive move. He's doing everything he can. Everything might be an understatement. There's a few more chances here left, but I believe this is going to be the final main one. Not going to be able to make the move, so it's likely that Jonathan Jurgensmeyer is going to get P2. Bacani's going to have to have his drive right here. He's got it, though, into the wall. Gonna have to cut the track here. Not going to do it. Graham goes fastest again. Graham is going to win the Grand Prix. Jurgensmeyer is going to get P2, and Kev Bacani rounds out the podium. Eric Zoll P4. Jake Scarborough P5. Oh, we have a battle to the line here, and I believe Andrew Davis got it over Dylan Thomas. So as a battle to the line, though, there, Andrew Davis gets it over Dylan Thomas. And I'm not exactly sure where the rest of everyone else finished due to the time penalties that'll be taken off afterwards. But Trevor Graham wins here in Singapore. No surprise there. This is one of his best tracks. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer P2. That's a good sight to see. Kev Bacani ends up getting the final spot on the podium. Always love to see Bacani on the podium. But that'll do it here in Formula A. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.